Oh, what are these? Cosmoplier. What? Cosmoplier. Cosmoplier. There's a baby one right there. Astromite. Wait, did I read the right? Yeah, Astromite. These things are very ugly. Oh my! Like, just look how ugly these things are. Sterile PETA. Okay, so this is the space infestation. Hey guys, welcome to Save Our Ships 2.3 episode 2. Yeah. So I built a frontal compartment to the ship. It's going to be our future weapons bay. I kind of did a little time lapse here to kind of show you the construction process. It took a long time, and basically all the resources we have, we're entirely out of resources now. We're done. We need to fight another ship to gather more resources, and that's what I want to be focusing on in today's episode. But I'm talking to you from the future, just making an intro, and I can tell you that we don't have much luck with ship-to-ship combat. We are going to check out a few asteroid fields, and I'll give you a timestamp of when I do have a ship combat, but it might only be 1 or 2 this episode. Hopefully next episode I'll get more events, but we had pretty bad luck this time around. Alright, on to the episode. Hey guys, so here's a new layout for the northern part of the ship. So this is going to be our forward weapon bank. So basically what we have here is a large, long, basically we have 3 rows of railgun turrets, 3 rows of railgun turrets, a bunch of point defense lasers. I don't even know how point defense works, honestly. I've never seen a torpedo shot down, but I imagine that's what they do. And another bank of large railgun turrets. So the concept that I'm thinking we're going to try to go for this ship is to stay at as long range as possible, which means we're going to have very good maneuvering thrusters. So I'm thinking of putting thruster banks along the sides of the ship, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on and so on and so on, and armoring them up and trying to basically squeeze in thrusters really anywhere I can. We do have these infinite chem reactors, so we're going to have lots of fuel. It's just a matter of actually building engines. Either way, we're up against the corner of the map, so we're actually going to try to move the ship. And I've only done this once or twice, and usually, I don't want to say it's janky, but it's scary. It's very scary. So here we have the template. Okay, I have a save file just for I only started the episode, so my save file is good if something goes wrong. So we'll click down, and I think we're going to fast forward time. We got a bit of a lag spike. Hopefully it all works smoothly. Okay, we lost the blueprints. That's honestly makes a lot of sense. And we lost a few items. And there's people sleeping, and there's a beer on the ground. This is all fine. That's a minor inconvenience. Okay, everything's unpowered, but it should kick on. You know what? That actually went really smoothly. We lost the blueprint to the side of our ship, but overall, I mean, everything else is here. Nice. Okay, I gotta redo this blueprint. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, I think that's what it used to be. We do have to do the armor curvings again. All these side armor that I had laid out earlier, but that's not a big deal. Okay, I'm noticing it's cold in the medical bay. Hypothermia extreme. It's not good. Okay, well I guess somebody needs to quickly build another heater in here. Maybe the temperature kind of got out of whack. Yeah, looking around the entire place, it's like -70, -88, -73, -95, -61. We have heaters in all these rooms. I think the temperature was reset. So it carried over all the items, but, it didn't carry over the temperature. Oh, yeah, some of my colonists are actually suffering from hypothermia and frostbite, and I really hope they get better as quickly as possible because I don't want them to die from hypothermia, of all things. There's -11 in there now. Somebody keep the door closed, it can actually warm up in here. Another one suffering from hypothermia. Now the rest of the cat girls. There's another one, she's not doing very well. Okay, gotta move all the cat girls in here because I guess they aren't wearing warm enough clothes. Sirius. You guys have a heater in here too, right? Yeah, it's just not warm enough. Okay, let's throw down another heater here, and we got this heater here, and hopefully somebody will prioritize these things. Oh, we lost all the plants too. That makes a lot of sense. It's negative 57 Celsius in the hydroponics bay right now. So, I guess that's the only thing to note when you move your ships. The temperature doesn't come with it, so... Very cold, very fast. Hey, you lot just want to go inside this room that's not negative 69. Also, the dogs are also suffering from frostbite and hypothermia. What are you doing? No, just rescue her. Unreachable... Oh, it needs to be in a safe temperature too. Well, I mean, dude, 2 Celsius is probably as safe as you're going to get right now. Can't you just take her down here? She's just freezing to death in this room. There you go. Somebody grabbed her. Was that even her? Okay, good. Somebody grabbed her. Good. She's in the medical ward now. Oh, toasty 5 Celsius in the medical ward. You know what? From moving this ship, this is the last thing I expected to be a problem. Was everyone suddenly freezing to death. And the server room overheating. Why is the server room overheating? Is the shield up? The shield is up. Turn the shield off. And now the cooling vents work. Also, we built this engine bay. I don't remember if that was part of the last episode, but we pushed out this back wall, and we've been building fusion reactors back here. We also have 2 additional ship capacitors back here as well. The ship is actually starting to take quite a good shape. I mean, it looks a lot more like a ship now rather than just a station. We don't have any main thrusters right now. We just got these 2 little things back here. We'll have to find a place for them. I'm thinking of putting another heatsink array here. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but that's probably what we're going to be building next, and then we'll lining the sides with thrusters. Either way, for today's episode, I want to be focusing on ship-to-ship combat. So that's primarily what we're going to be doing. We'll be doing a little ship building, but mostly fighting enemy ships. I just actually have to wait until we discover some more. Maybe we'll check out a satellite as well. I don't know. We'll see. There's the main quest, the Starbow. I don't know if any of you guys have actually played through this mod, but it's actually a main quest chain if you guys didn't know. Basically, you go to this Starbow, you do some stuff, there's some dialogue, you take out some turrets, you kill some people, and then you get another follow-up quest, and you do that follow-up quest, and then, as a reward, you get the Tachyon drive, which is basically the jump drive to take you to another planet. It's a cool quest chain, and we'll probably do it at some point, but right now I just want to focus on fighting enemy ships, because that's the new content. The new content is the ship-to-ship stuff. Oh, my home zone! That's something I forgot as well. My home zone is still over here. Herp-a-derp. That makes sense as well. I need to set a new home zone. Alright. New home, everyone. I'm actually going to break down these 2 reactors we have kind of just in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be using this space for permanently, but I know it's not going to be the engine bay. This is going to be the engine bay. So let's just take these out. Oscar's on a fire starting spree, but because he's in a vacuum, I think he's quite upset to find that fires will not start outside in the void of space. That's one way to deal with people that want to start fires. Just throw them out in space, like, yeah, good luck, buddy. Oh, I found where you make the torpedoes. It's in the fabrication bench. Check that out. We have anti-grain torpedoes, EMP torpedoes, and high explosive torpedoes. Prestige. Ooh, what is this? I know the base game DLC updated, so we might actually have some new stuff. Ooh. Marine helmet with a built-in status computer and overlaid plasteel webbing plates. Expensive and beautiful prestige armor like this is usually made for those high status embedded enhance. Okay, so it's for nobles essentially. It's noble power armor. Makes sense. Super cool though. We'll probably make a couple of these. I wonder if it's better than the basic power armor in any way. It might just be cosmetic. Well, it's got some gold lining and it makes nobles happy, but we'll build a couple and we'll outfit our squad leaders with this at least. This is cool. I like this a lot. What does it take to make these torpedoes? Okay, just a anti-grain warhead. Is that different compared to a mortar? I think that's just a mortar, right? Hold on, if I go into machining bench. No, these are shells, and I need to make a warhead. How do I make a warhead? It looks like that's only for the anti-grain one. This one just uses EMP shells, a little bit of chem fuel, a little bit of steel, a little bit of components. What does a normal torpedo take? High explosive torpedo? Yeah, just high explosive shells. Okay, that's still pretty cheap. And the anti-grain one takes an anti-grain warhead. Tell me more about this anti-grain warhead. Where do I make you? An ultratech warhead powered by a grain of antimatter usually used by spacecraft or glitter world war machines. It creates a huge explosion, blah, blah, blah. Okay, makes sense. But, this isn't a normal shell, right? Well, I have a couple anti-grain shells lying around. Are they just called anti-grain warheads? Yeah, okay, anti-grain warhead. So there's no anti-grain shell. Alright, that makes sense. It should be stored in here, because this is my explosive storage. It's critical that it's being kept here, but it's not here. That's a little concerning. Also, a lot of people are passing out from hypothermia. That's bad. I don't know why that's going on. Oh, I know what's wrong. Hold on, guys. All these people are restricted to the air-only zone. That's why they're having a fit. They can't move around because they're not allowed to move around in the ship. Herpaderp. That makes sense. Alright, give me a minute. I need to do this. Alright, are you guys free to move? Ah, now they're moving around. And they can probably just go get lunch because I think they were probably starving because they weren't allowed literally anywhere. They were allowed over here. There we go. That should probably deal with some of the people snapping and breaking. Yeah, no rest, no food. Exhausted, ravenously hungry, trapped underground. Well, you're always going to be trapped underground. I can't deal with that. We're actually out of plasteel. We used all the plasteel we got from our last 2 ship battles to build this northern weapon bank. And we're not even... I mean, we've only built the shell of it. We still need a lot of plasteel. So it's 240 plasteel per gun and 12 advanced components. And we have 46 guns. Math. Okay, I did the math in post. Whatever the math is, it's a lot. So, and there's also the laser turrets as well. But those are significantly cheaper at 80 plasteel and 4 advanced components. So, this is going to take some time, to say the least, to actually get this all finished. Suffering from frostbite? You're missing a toe from frostbite. I think what we'll do for the moment, until I get a ship attack wave, is let's go check out an asteroid belt. I'm basically just killing time until I get a ship to actually show up here. So I'm going to take all of Green Team, and we're going to see if we can't mine a few minerals and just check out what an asteroid belt looks like, and just see what's there, see if it's worth our time. There's nothing really There's nothing really else going on right now. There's Shinji walking around with his crown. I'm looking forward to building an armory here once we've done all our research. We're pretty much cleared the entire research tree, but that's pretty normal once you actually get this space, because space is the very bottom of the tech tree. This is where all the space stuff is, so you've probably finished basically everything by the time you get to space. Someone mentioned in the comment down below in my first episode that he'd like to see a series of this done where I have a smaller ship starting off in space. If that's appealing to somebody, if it gets enough upvotes or if people, say they're interested in it, I'll run a smaller series parallel with this one where I have like a 10-man crew with a small ship and just try to survive. But that's up to you guys. If I get enough, requests for it, I'll happily do it. We're honestly just checking everything off, honestly, just research everything. I'm going to be adding a few more mods here as well in a few days. Basically, a lot of faction mods and anything that's just a whole bunch of mods, honestly. I want to do a big update to my mod list. But first, I want to enjoy some of the new content here from the Save Our Ship stuff. Alright, let's check out an asteroid belt. Got 5 here. Tiny Mo. I'll go with the one closest to us. Alrighty, we've arrived. Ooh, this is different. They must have changed this. In the trailers, it looks like they changed how asteroid belts work. Previously, you just have a couple asteroids like this scattered around, but now it looks like there's actually chances of having mechanoid clusters and large infestations and other cool stuff. Well, I guess we'll swing around this side and deal with the hostiles on this map to start off with. Is this the entire map? Yeah, okay, it's the entire map. Quite small, but that's fine. I wonder if there's more in these big clusters of rocks. Find out. Mechanoid Hive has spotted us and they're coming to attack. Okay, guys, come on. It's just a Lancer. Hit the Lancer. Robert, do not charge the Lancer. Alright, I'm disappointed in all of you. I want you to know that. Okay, cover Wilson, because... yeah, Robert at least has the heavy armor. Robert, where's your gun? Are you a non-combatant? No, you're not a non-combatant. Where's your gun, Robert? Okay, we need to prioritize the Lancer in this situation. The Lancer is by far the biggest threat to us. Pikemen are annoying, the Inferno cannons are annoying, but the Lancer can 10-eye heavy armor. Hit Oxley. Oxley lost a battery. Ugh, okay, Oxley, get out of there. I don't even know how he's still alive. I thought battery was a critical component with these guys, but I guess not. Taking another shot. He's okay. We'll just have him run back to the ship. Alright, that was a pain in the butt, but we got them all. And we will be heading back home mandatorily in 3 days. That's a good amount of time. So, I guess we'll just dig around and see what we can find. Hopefully we find some big resources. What do we have here? Titanium, silver, quartz. I think we had some gemstones over here. Lapis. Yeah, that's just a big pile of gemstones. And what's down here? Hardened slime. Pretty disappointing overall. I mean, we'll dig inside these things. Maybe there's more in here. We'll just poke around. Alright, I saw Robert take damage. Robert, what's wrong? You're suffering from hypothermia. It's always Robert because he's wearing beta poly armor, which is not power armor, it's light armor. Alright, Robert, I gotta send you home. If anyone's asking why is he wearing beta poly armor rather than plate armor, it's because beta poly armor is completely broken and has 200 sharpness, blunt, and heat protection across the board compared to power armor that is, you know, more well balanced. Alright, Robert, get on the ship. I think once he's inside, he'll be safe from damage. I think it's warm in there, should I say. So we'll just leave him in the ship, and whenever everyone's done, we'll unload and reload everyone up. Hey, remember how I said this episode's going to be ship-to-ship combat? I don't think that's happening. We're still yet to get a single event. Hopefully we bump into something. We can actually name my ship. Our ship is currently unnamed. We actually have a rename option here. Ooh. Okay, I'll ponder over that for this episode. If you guys want to suggest a ship name, yeah. I don't know, suggest it down below. I like your name, we'll name the ship that. I actually have a few people that have already commented to request being an android, part of the soldier division, so I'm going to do those name changes probably after we complete this next asteroid belt. So let's just go check out the next asteroid belt, see what it's like. Alright, this is a little different. So we got like some kind of cragstone thing. We have infestation, limestone, mudstone, rose quartz, mudstone. There's a good amount of components lying around. What's this? Yeah, this is pretty neat. I just kind of wish there was more rocks, you know, more materials to collect. Oh, what are these? A small ply. What? Cosmoplier. Cosmoplier. There's a baby one right there. Astromite. Wait, did I read the right? Yeah, Astromite. These things are very ugly. Oh my, like, just look how ugly these things are. Sterilpeda. Okay, so this is the space infestation that infest asteroid belts, I guess. That's a big one. Oh. They look bigger. I guess when they're looking directly at you, they look a lot bigger. Like, compare the one with the side view with the one directly at us. Look, yeah. So, I guess we'll try to fight these guys from maximum range. And, oh, did I bring food? Ooh. But I did not bring food. We're gonna have to send another shuttle with some food. Let me quickly load up another shuttle. Actually, we have a reserve shuttle here, right? We'll just use the reserve shuttle. So we want to fight from maximum range, so maybe... maybe get around over here, and we'll fight from over here. Hopefully these guys can actually land their shots. We might have to kite with somebody. None of you are particularly fast. George, you're point man, so maybe you can be the kiter. We'll put you kind of off to the side, and hopefully they'll chase you. And if they chase you, we'll run you around. That's going to be the plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try. You guys might as well get a little closer. Alright, George, be tasty. Hey guys, look at George. Over here, George. These things aren't that bad. I thought they were going to be more scary. I guess they're basically just retextured insects. I was kind of expecting to find some kind of super insect up here in space that have more health and more armor and stuff. But these guys weren't that bad. Alright, I'm gonna spend some time mining here. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Well, a few moments, I guess. Minutes for me, moments for you. I do have gemstone mods, so this could be interfering with it a little bit. You know, maybe some of the ore spawns that would normally be steel are becoming gemstones. That could very well be a real thing that's happening. Alright, there's another haul. Not much there, but 39 components is actually pretty nice to have. That helps us a bit. Alright guys, so we finally have a ship, and it is a derelict destroyer. So, this is going to be the end of the episode here. I wanted to at least squeeze in one ship into the episode, and we finally got one ship. Just a little bit more than what I was expecting. It's derelict, so in theory it should be, I mean, pretty safe. It's not like a full-blown destroyer, it's just a derelict destroyer. So I'm going to bring the melee team and all of yellow team, and hopefully that's enough. We'll find out. I could bring some of the Cyan team members, but they're okay, but they're not good. We'll just stick with the Special Forces unit for now. Oh, before I do this, I have people that have commented last episode that have requested for a name. I have to go through my comment section, and we'll give people a name before we start attacking the ship. Alright, here we have the people that had left a comment on my first episode. If you want to become a soldier, guys, feel free to leave a comment. I'd prefer if you left a comment in the first episode, just so it's more organized and condensed, and I can just go there to grab names. But I'm also going to pull names from any episode you choose to leave a comment on. Just say, hey, I want to be a soldier, and let me know what color. We got Steve, Greybeat, Darth Alpha, and Tetronla? Tetronla. I think that's Russian. I'm not too sure. So these are the... I also brought the squad leaders with them. I felt like that was worth my time. They're going to be part of our regiment, and if you want to join them, feel free to leave a comment. Let's go deal with this destroyer now. We just have to load up the ships. We're going to bring yellow team and purple team. Alright, I believe I have every one of those teams going into the ship. So once they're all loaded, we'll start combat. I'm a little concerned that our shields are going to be out off-center. So depending on what kind of weapon systems we have, we could be hooped. As saying that, I'm actually now nervous. I'm going to load up the other shuttle with green team just on standby, in case this is a massive destroyer that is ripping our ship apart and actively destroying us because our shields don't fully cover us. I want as much firepower on that ship as I can to quickly disable it as fast as possible if it's something we can't handle. I want the green team on standby in case we need them. I can launch them in addition to the primary squad. Because I don't know what I'm getting into. It's a lot of unknowns here. So waiting for Toby, I believe is the last one I'm really waiting for. Yeah, just Toby. Toby, do you have a broken leg? What's wrong with you? Oh, you're pretty messed up. Yeah, you do have a broken leg. Why don't you sit this one out, man? We need to get you fixed. You need a new leg. High power, nope, not right shoulder. High power right leg. There you go. Just sit this one out, man. Take him off the launch queue. And let's attack derelict destroyer. Alright, ship battle. Do we have our shields on? Let me make sure I have that. Shields eye on. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, that's not super scary. At least I don't have too many weapons. 1, 2, 3 railguns, a couple plasma cannons, a couple exterior defenses, which is actually probably the most concerning thing for us, but we might be able to just land in these dead zones. I mean, these areas don't have roofs. I don't see a reason why we can't just land in the middle of their ship. We can even see the ship reactor. Okay, well this ship's pretty much just it's a piece of scrap. Completely honest, this ship is scrap. Alright, where is our hunch of where the ship core is? So we see the reactor, that's a given. I don't want to land here and take this out because it could go secondary. I don't know if these blow up as secondary, but it would make sense. And you know, we could risk losing a soldier if this reactor goes secondary. So I'm leaning towards this main compartment, or the bridge. I don't think it's going to be in one of these back bays. These are probably either living quarters or more storage, and I don't think it's going to be in this rear bay. It's going to be in the center or the head. That's my hunch. Let's launch yellow team, and we'll land them. Honestly, I don't think I can land them. I don't get the icon. Oh, wait. I can't land on interior. I don't think I can, at least. I don't see the little circle highlight. If I click on it. Oh, I can click on it. Alright, guys. I don't know where we're landing. Oh no, it just didn't go. Alright, we have to land somewhere else. We'll land on... That's the reactor room. I really don't want to go in the reactor room. I guess we'll land here and breach from there. I wish we could land on the interior. That'd be amazing. Hopefully we can get in a blind spot there and have the uranium turret not see us. We'll find out. Alright, I should probably throw my ship in reverse for what it's worth. Not going to help that much. Right, retreat. Yeah, it's not going to help them much. They can outmaneuver us. I don't even know if these things are going to fire up because of these heat radiators. They might not even work, if I'm completely honest. Looks like we're already taking rounds, and our ship just landed. I'm just kind of observing to see if our ship's even moving. Oh, these aren't fueled. Well, we're dead in the water. Might as well just stop. Alright, ship's landing. Let's take a look. Taking a round from that turret. Alright. I want you guys to completely ignore that. And I want the ship to huddle the wall. And I want you guys to fire and shoot your way into the hull. Continue the process. Preferably shooting. Shooting seems a little bit more effective. Continue the shooting. Alright, melee team. Breach. Okay, maybe we just keep breaking walls so we can see. We can see a bit better. Okay, it's a small room. Alright, I see the problem now. Let's break down this door. You guys can start to break down this door. How's the ship holding up? Heat's risen a little. Honestly, you guys should probably be inside. I don't want any of you to take a direct plasma shot. That wouldn't be good. We've taken a few shots here. Okay, let me just quickly change the restriction on these guys. Combat. 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 All the way down, combat. Can I move these guys in the list? No, I can't. That'd be really nice if I can move all the humans up top and just kind of organize this list in some capacity. Either way, moving on. Continuing to destroyer breach. Hallway that connects to the back end. We don't think we want to go that way. We want to try to find the ship computer core, which we think is in here. Ooh, that's scary. Railguns just fired over our heads. I don't know why I can't see. It's actually really concerning. Is there a wall here? I think so. The game's a little bit buggy, and this ship is probably, you know, because it's got all these open holes, the visualization's probably a little bit weird. Alright, looks like we found one of the main compartments. There's a shield generator. There's a lot of heat sinks. I don't see the ship reactor, though, which is a little concerning. But we can take out some of the ship weapons at this moment, so I want to do that. I'm going to send the melee team in to clean up these infantry guys that are kind of just running around. They can easily do that. And I'll have them start breaching north if the ship core is on the bridge. And I'll take out a few of the ship weapons just because we're here. Actually, we could just disconnect the power, couldn't we? Power conduit. This is where all the ship power is coming from. If we just attack this cable, we should be good. Let's actually do that. I think that's more worth our time. These for 1,000 health. Yeah, let's go for the ship cable. I think that's a better bet. And these guys are helping shooting. Shoot the ship cable if you can. I don't know what that is. Just keep shooting the ground there. Try to get the cable. Okay, we disconnected something. Looks like we might have knocked out... Oh, there's capacitors. Never mind. They have power. We knocked out power with 2 of them. That counts for something. How's our ship doing? We're okay. I don't... Oh! What are you guys doing? Oh. Guys, the combat zone's here. Good thing I checked on them. The good thing I'm not sending people that need air out there as well. Alright, back to combat. Alright, you guys you're fighting in melee. I want you to push down and... Actually, I guess we should... I'm going to break into 2 teams. I'll take 2 guys to push down with a melee operative, and the rest of you will push north to try to find the ship computer core. I think that's just a fire popper that went secondary. Yeah, it looks like a fire popper. I want you to go for these ship capacitors. Titanula. Hopefully that'll save our ship. Is somebody under this? No. Okay, hold on. We're breaching down here. Looks like these guys are in combat. Are they shooting something? No, they're just derping around. Okay, I want you guys to... First off, if you can see into the next area, that would help tremendously. You guys need to breach this doorway up here so we can get up north. Another ship shield, that's fine. Just keep moving forward. You're taking out the ship power, which is going to reduce the weapons, and we're breaching here. I guess attack that wall. Still can't see into it. Maybe if we walk in it? No, still can't see. Maybe if we take out this wall section. No. If we enter. Alright, well, that's awkward. There is an active Discord for this. I'm going to give a plug for the Discord community, because I actually talk to developers on this game basically on a daily basis. They're really cool people, and they are actively working on this mod, so don't judge it too harshly. Like, it just came out, and they are working on it every day and improving it. Alright. Harper, you want to deal with this lady so we can focus on the wall? Okay, well, Harper, you have to actually get in there. Alright, whatever. She's unarmed. She's not a threat. She has a pistol. How are you guys? You're fine. You've taken out the power. You've actually taken out the ship weapons there. That's wonderful. You want to breach this section and take out... What do they have here shooting? I think they only have the 1 plasma cannon here firing. We've taken out the 3 railguns. I think we've pretty much disarmed their ship, so we can kind of slow down now. Oh, there's a ship bridge. Shoot the captain! If we take out the bridge, is that a win scenario? Ah, it is a win scenario. Ship battle 1. With the destruction of the control systems, the enemy ship has been reduced to derelict. Well, there was already derelict before we started. Alright. Everyone's undrafted. Oh, you seem to be fighting someone that I can't see here. That's not cool. Do you want to help him, maybe? Yeah, fight this invisible man for me. With the plasma sword. I think the plasma sword would win against the invisible man. He's hitting you with a pistol, so... I feel like you have the upper hand here. Alright, you did it. Well... We didn't see it, but it definitely happened. Let's load up and get out of here. I don't think we have any wounds. We have a couple injuries on Harper from fist punches. Oscar, same thing, fist punch. And hit with a pistol. Everyone's fine. This is like a non-issue. Oh, Saxel's still here as well. He's one of the first pawns I named from the Robot Kingdom. Well, one of the first pawns. Proximal's also in the working force. Alright, where's this one lad? I'm missing one guy. It is... Oh, are you hiding here? What? Okay, well, get in the ship. And we'll go home. Alright. Because we left the ship shields on and I forgot to turn off the server units, the server room is now 62 Celsius, and I have this big warning saying computer overheating. And we have fires in here. So, let's turn the shield off. How hot on these rooms? 200 Celsius, 700 Celsius. Oh man, these rooms heat up. The hospital ward is 230 Celsius. Just make that the medical ward. Boxer, can you save her? To get her out of that insanely hot room. It's starting to cool off. The vents are trying to manage the heat. 700, 640, 700, 640. I need fire suppression teams in here. Is it part of the... It is in the home zone. Fire priority is number 1. Is it part of the combat restriction? No, it's not. That's why we do not have fire suppression teams in here. Let's add these 2 zones to the fire suppression team. I think I'm going to have to move the hospital ward because it's bad to have the heat sinks beside the hospital ward. Now I'm learning. I'm learning that's not a good thing. So we do have to put out these fires, but I don't want to let people die from heat exposure. The androids have resistance. They have a natural heat resistance. But they can still get burns. It looks like they've managed it and everything's cooling off now. Okay. Oh man, that's exciting. I love this mechanic with the overheating system, how you literally just have these things that create fire if you leave them on and they just burn down your ship. I love it. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm grinning ear to ear. This is great. Alright. Are they home yet? Did we get the combat team home? No, they're not home yet? Okay, we gotta wait for them to come home. We're gonna salvage the enemy ship and hopefully we get some good rewards out of it. They landed here for some reason, but that's fine. I'm just gonna bring them over there and you can land here. So they're home now, so we can now salvage enemy ship. Actually have to play the time while doing it. So we have 5,000 kilograms. So there's 4,000 plasteel, not counting 3 plasteel. A little bit of steel, a little bit of uranium, some hyperweave. Quite a bit of stuff here. Advanced components. Alpha poly statue for some reason. Bunch of burning gauntlets, bunch of titanium. Why are there just... What? Such a... They carry so much stuff. What is this? Excellent beta poly short spear thing. I mean, that is really good. Let's just keep going through these. A bunch of heavy armor helmets. They're all normal quality, though. I don't really want normal quality equipment. I only make the best for my infantry. Almost everyone's wearing excellent or better. Almost. Anything else that jumps out at me? Not really. I guess I'll just pick through the scraps. Take the magnetic corals for sure. Take the components for sure. Take the computer components for sure. Take the meals as well. Why not? Titanium, sure. Medicine, don't really need it, but I'll take it. The one cloth, not necessary. Couple wooden statues. Ship salvage. Take that. Bunch of dead people. Alright, do we want any of these weapons? We might take this excellent spear, or maybe some of these excellent knives. This does 112 damage with 74 armor penetration, and this does 128 with 193 armor penetration. Is there an attack speed value? Because I think these knives attack very, very, very quickly. Attacks per second. Okay, it is second based. And we can see they attack every half second. I can't hover over it. Oh, I can. So we can see here it attacks every half second. And if we compare it to the spear attacks every second. I think I want the faster attacking weapons. I know this does overall less DPS, but we can kind of stun lock opponents if we attack them quickly enough. I personally prefer... I guess we'll take the Batgirl power armor. That's a thing. I might as well take the helmets. I mean, at this point I'm just trying to find stuff to take. Once again, I'm going to pass up on any weapons that are basically not very high quality. I actually don't want alpha poly. It's quite inferior to beta poly equipment. Titanium is even quite inferior compared to beta poly weapons. There's just not much else I actually want here. Chip capacitors, I mean, I guess we can disassemble those. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, there's our haul for the day. Nice, good amount of stuff. That's 5,000 plasteel is really going to help us towards our goal of getting the absurd amount of I've got to rebuild some of that. The absurd amount of plasteel we need. How's the other sides of the base, the ship, doing? Alright, looks like we're pretty much undamaged. Just the front took a bunch of hits, but that's not a big deal. I'm going to call episode here. If you guys enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like. I really appreciate the fact I'm getting this many views. Normally I get 100 views after 2 or 3 weeks, and it's only been a couple hours, and the first episode's already got 100 views. So, thank you a lot for watching, just being here. It means the world to me right now, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have yourselves a nice day, and stay safe out there.